What's up, you guys? It's your boy AOT Tom West, man, and I'm back at it again with another video, man. And this is kind of breaking news because this actually just broke this morning. And I actually just talked about this guy with you guys earlier this morning with my NFL final draft, mock draft, and you guys want to look at that, that will be in the link in the description. Gareon Conley from Ohio State has been accused of rape. Now, like I said, I did not know that this morning when I made the mock draft. So let me go back in and say this dude will not be drafted first round. Let me just go ahead and flat out say that now. Even though it's accused, we do not know all the facts yet, really, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It's not looking good for him right now, you feel me? First of all, let me give the storyline of what's going on. Apparently, in the beginning of the month, April 9th, I believe is the exact date, basically, long story short, Gareon Conley was trying to have a foursome, basically. And apparently, from what the woman is saying, and she's basically saying that, you know, he asked, you know, you trying to get on this foursome, basically. And basically, she was like, no, but I'll watch. For one, and like I said, this is a super sensitive subject, and it's something that you really have to be touchy-feely about, because I understand where the woman's coming from. And let me just finish the story first. And then I'll get on that part. So basically, she was like, okay, I'm not going to do anything, but I'll come watch. I guess, you know, from her story, apparently, they went up to the room, they had the foursome, but she just watched. And apparently, Conley said, screw that, you gonna get in regardless of what I think. And basically, he said she was raped, and that basically after he raped her, he kicked her out the room. Now, Conley's story is that he did try to have a foursome. He's not denying that part. But he said when she wasn't trying to get down with it, he kicked her out. So let me get back to what I'm saying, and let's get this right again. They met in an elevator. Let's just start back in that. So the story already is sounding like crazy. I know he's, you know, a highly recruited player to the NFL, but I'm gonna talk about this first. This is a sensitive subject. I understand that. I do not play with rape. I have 3 sisters and a niece, and a girlfriend. So I don't do rape at all, and obviously a mom. You know what I'm saying? Rape is something I do not play with whatsoever. Shouldn't be tolerated, none at all. And personally, I feel like a lot of times as a culture, we automatically take the girl's word. And let me say, she might be telling the truth. So I'm not saying that she's lying. So for one, let's get this. I'm not saying that she's lying. She may be telling the 100% truth. But sometimes as a society, we automatically say, okay, the girl is right, you raped her. Let's look at the background, because there has been people that have been injustifiably put in jail for rape and did not do it. So let's get all the facts together before we just say Conley's a rapist, da-da-da-da-da. Now, do I think he should get drafted tomorrow? No, because it's too much and too soon. This is just breaking. And for one, I have another problem. Why is the police report just coming out a day before the draft? That's almost like you're trying to sabotage him. Like, legit, that's almost like you're trying, similar to the Lael Collins situation. Similar also to the, what was the dude's name last year that was smoking weed? He put it on like a couple minutes before the draft. Lamar Tunzel or whatever, Jeremy Tunzel, whatever. It's kind of like that same situation, and this happens every single year. Somebody does it. Now, am I saying this girl is reaching for money? I don't know. And I don't want to accuse this 23-year-old girl of doing that, because she might have seriously got raped. And if she did, this is a traumatic event for her. So if she really got raped, this is serious. I do like that. Conley shouldn't even get to see a freedom a day or nothing. You rape somebody, you need to be sitting in the penitentiary. Period. But as a society, I do think we kind of just sided with the woman. I think we need to get the full facts. We need to get the full everything. You know what I'm saying? All the facts. Conley has to be straight up, and the woman has to be straight up. Why does it's too many open errors in this. I didn't really want to report this story because it's kind of fresh off the press. We don't know all the evidence, but I want to talk about it because I feel like right now, especially, rape culture is something that is really serious and it's really going on a lot lately. And you know what I'm saying? It's not right. It's not wrong. And it doesn't matter who you are. You can be the president of the United States. You don't need to be raping anybody. It's just that's how it is. But I think that we all need to get the facts together before we just say Conley's a rapist. Also, if I'm a team, would I draft Conley? No. Reasons being said. If he does come up guilty, you basically wasted a first round pick. You wasted money. And a lot of teams that waste first round picks are not successful. Just being flat out honest. We don't know how good this Conley kid is going to be anyway. So you're going to take a risk on a rookie that you don't even know what he's going to be like, and he may not even be able to play? Yeah, you don't do that as a team. Now, I'm hearing a lot of people saying, well, if you don't draft Conley, you're basically siding with the girl. No, that's another question I'm getting to. No, you're not siding with the girl. That's being smart. If he gets signed or he gets drafted tomorrow night, let's just say he gets drafted tomorrow night, and long story short, 2 months later, 2 or 3 months later, he's guilty. You wasted a draft pick. You wasted $40 million. Well, he probably won't make $40 million. Probably around because I got him going late to mid first round. So probably like 15 to 20 million. You missed out on that. It's a lot of circumstances behind that. So I do feel like Gareon Conley is not getting drafted tomorrow. I'm almost guaranteed certain of that now. But my question is with the timing. You picked the day before the draft. You picked the week of the draft to come in and say, oh yeah, he raped me. It's I don't know. And that's why I said it's a sensitive subject. I understand for that lady, if you really did, for that 23-year-old lady, if you really did get raped, I am praying for you. I'm wishing the best for your mental and physical health. But if this is like a scam and she's scamming Conley, she deserves to sit in jail as long as Conley would have sat in jail for rape. Because this has happened before. This has happened when people try to throw rape cases, murder cases on NFL prospects a week of the draft, and they beat the case. They didn't have nothing to do with it. La'el Collins, his ex-girlfriend, came up dead 2 years ago. They were trying to say he was the number one prime suspect. He beat the case. He had nothing to do with it. Turned out he's probably one of the best guards and one of the best O-linemen in the especially young O-linemen in the game. A lot of this stuff is just scam artist money getting stuff. But I will say this, Collins has missed out on about $20 million with this, maybe even more. But in Collins' defense, now if he comes up guilty, he will find himself in a situation like La'el Collins. Basically, in the summer, he'll get to pick where he wants to go. I want to go to Carolina. I want to go to Green Bay. He'll be able to choose basically where he wants to go. So in the end, if he is lying, he needs to go to jail immediately. No, nothing. He don't need nothing. But if he is telling the truth and he did kick the girl out and say, you know what? Nah, you ain't with it. You guys can bounce. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, then he has to go. I mean, he has to be able to go to the league. You feel me? So you guys get in the comment box and what do y'all think about the rape culture just in general and how it's almost like if they're an athlete or they're a superstar, they're somebody above the normal human being, it's accepted, which I think is despicable. But you guys get in the comment box and tell me what you guys think. I'm out, man.